Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today I will be giving you tips on how to stay healthy and cool in the sun. Before I start the video, if you can hear like a buzzing noise or wind, it's just because I've got a fan on next to me. It's blowing on me to keep me cool. Tip number one is obviously drink lots of water. I've just got one of these bottles. It's got all the hours of the day on. So from 8 AM to 9 AM, I've got to drink this much water. So from there to there, from 9 AM to 10 AM, 10 AM to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and then that's it, you can refill it. This is really good. Helps you keep track of how much water you're drinking also. If you don't like water, you could probably fill it up with juice, but on sunny days I'd keep your juice pretty much really diluted. You want to avoid more sugary stuff because that sugar like dehydrates you more. Also, if your children don't really like drinking water, just give them really diluted juice. Tip number 3 would relate to tip number 2. Always keep sun creamed and protecting your skin. If you've got quite fair skin or you've got children, always keep to the highest factor. Definitely don't want fair skin or children to be burning. Obviously, if you're pregnant, then your skin is also more sensitive, so try and sun cream more often. Tip number 4, try and wear sunglasses to protect your eyes, and also sun hats to protect your face and your neck from the sun. If you've got children, little boys particularly, they obviously don't want to wear the big ones with the big rim around it. You can get caps with the piece of fabric or material over the back, which will just protect the neck from being burnt, also protect the face because of the little thing on the cap. Tip number 5, which I think is quite odd, but I do work in a nursery and we've just got a email through from the Met Office saying if you have got any windows in direct sunlight, try and keep the windows closed and just try and put a fan on, because if the windows are in direct sunlight and you've got the window open, then the air outside of the window is heating up because of the sun, so then the warm air will be blowing in through the window, not cooling the room down. So tip number 5, if the windows are in direct sunlight, try and keep them closed and shaded as much as you can. If you haven't got a fan, then I'd keep them open, but keep an eye on the temperature in the room. Tip number 6, if you have got babies, then I recommend you get one of these what are they called? Thermometers. Just tells you the temperature of the room. Also, tip number 7, if you have also got babies, then think about what you're dressing them in. Obviously, don't put them in jumpers or big woolly jogging bottoms or even long sleeve t-shirts. They are only babies, so they can't just go round in a little short sleeved baby grow. Even just round in a nappy, just make sure the sun creamed. Just check on the sun cream whether the baby can have it or not. I think on some sun creams there is an age restriction for babies, so if they're newborn, I don't think they have some, so make sure you just read the instructions. But if they can't have the sun cream, then use umbrella off the pram, or sit them in shade. Just keep them regularly hydrated with water. Even get a pool out and just sit them in it. You can get little chairs for the swimming pool. Just put them in the pool for a little bit to keep them cool. That also helps if it's an adult or a teenager or a child. Just let them stick the feet in, let them sit in it, let them play in it, depending on how big the pool is. Tip number 8, if you find it hard to cool down, that what one was that told us that? Well, okay. If you find it hard to cool down, then me and Lauren have been told when we've been to the hospital for scans and stuff, one of the healthcare assistants told us if you find it hard to cool down, then place a cold bottle of water or a cold flannel or anything cold in between your wrists and just rub it on your wrists, and that will help cool your blood down, so then the cool blood will run around your body and help cool you down a lot quicker. Tip number 9 isn't just for humans, it can be for animals too. What was it?
Freeze a bottle of water.
Yeah.
And put it in the
If you've got dogs or cats, then just wet the paws and try and keep them off so the asphalt on the streets. Try and keep them off that, because that can get to a serious temperature and that can give them 3rd-degree burns on the paws. Obviously, if you've got cats, it's a lot harder, but if you've got dogs, then just don't walk them on the asphalt. Concrete also can get really, really hot. Just try and keep them on grass. Grass stays really cool and yeah, just stops the paws from getting burnt. What? Also, to join in with tip number 9, provide shaded areas for your animals. You don't want your dog to be sat in the sun all day, especially if they're dark colour. I've got a dog, she's black, she hates drinking water, she hates being in the shade, so we just keep her in the shaded areas for as long as possible. It's okay if they wander off and sit in the sun, just make sure that they get them shaded areas regularly. Also, try and help them to drink water. My dog hates drinking water, and to help her to make sure that she does drink her water, she loves cheese, so we'll put little chunks of cheese in the water for her. I know cheese is bad for her, but drinking water is worse for her. Not drinking water is worse for her, so we put little chunks of cheese in the water. That'll encourage her to drink the water. Also, we get the little gravy bones from Pet to Home, we snap them up and put them in them, and as she's getting them out with her mouth, the water's going in and she's drinking water as she's doing it. Tip number 10 is for small animals. So if you've got guinea pigs, rabbits, parrots, gerbils, mice, rats, hamsters, this could work for any small animals that you need to put in a cage or a hutch. You'll get a big bottle of water, so about a 2-litre bottle, fill it with water, freeze it, and just put it in one of the cooler areas in the hutch. The guinea pigs or rabbits can then go and lie next to it, lie on it. They can also lift the icy condensation off the bottle, and that'll just help cool them down. Obviously, if you've got mice, rats, gerbils, ferrets, or any smaller animals, then you can do it with a smaller bottle. Just freeze your bottle of water, put it in the hutch, and yeah, it helps cool the hutch down, it helps cool them down, making them happier and making us happy because it doesn't kill or harm our pets. That's it for today's video, guys. Hope you really enjoyed it. Hope you follow some of my tips. I follow them and they're really helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.